Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to post new tweets from Google Sheets. So let's take an example that you run a software company and you are creating softwares on daily basis and you are making the announcements for those softwares. Now you and your team are maintaining a Google Sheet for the new softwares and related announcements along with the date. Now you want that your announcements should be automatically posted on Twitter from the Google Sheets every day and you don't want to post them manually. This will be useful when you are not available, say for a week, for a particular piece of work, and you want your announcements related to the softwares should not be stopped. So here in this use case, we want that whatever the data we are having in the Google Sheets, it should be used and automatically a post should be created on Twitter. So here we have one problem, that there is no direct connection between Google Sheets and Twitter. So how to do this? As a solution, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Google Sheets with Twitter. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can do this in few simple steps. So let us check this in the real time. So this is my Google Sheet and this is my Twitter account. I want that whatever the content I have arranged it over here, automatically this content should be published on my Twitter account on this particular date. Okay. So now let us check whether our Twitter has received any message over there or not. So yes, here we can see, tired of cross-checking the amount, dues and sending payment reminders on WhatsApp again and again. So the same message which we have pasted over here, tired of cross-checking the amount, dues and sending payment reminders on WhatsApp again and again. The same message, the same content is posted on my Twitter account also. Okay. So here you might be wondering that how did I manage to send the data from my Google Sheet to my Twitter account automatically? So let me tell you, I have done this in just 3 simple steps. And anyone can do this very easily. So here at step 1, connect Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets. So first we have to connect Pabbly Connect with the Google Sheets. At step 2, collect the data from Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So at step 2, we have to collect the data from the Google Sheets. Pabbly Connect is going to capture the data from Google Sheets. At step 3, send the same data to Twitter as a new tweet. So Pabbly Connect is going to send the same data which it has captured from Google Sheets. The same data will be sent to the Twitter account as a new tweet. So we are going to learn the integration process now. For this, let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll just click on sign in. Here in the all apps section, we have to scroll down, come to connect and click on access now. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to click on this plus sign, create workflow. Now it is asking us to give a workflow name. So let us give the workflow name as Google Sheets to Twitter. And you can give the workflow name as per your requirement also. I am just giving it as Google Sheets to Twitter and let's click on create. Now it has taken us to a trigger and an action window. So you might be thinking, what is this trigger and what is this action? So let me tell you, Pabbly Connect works on the concept of triggers and actions. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want that using the data of Google Sheets, automatically a new tweet should be added into our Twitter account. And it should be on a particular basis. So we have to schedule it. So in the trigger window, we are going to select the application name as schedule by Pabbly. So now we can see how often you want to run your workflow. When do you want to run your workflow? So we want the workflow. If you want to select at regular intervals, you can select this. If you want to run just once, you can select this. I want that it should run every day. Okay, so I'm selecting this option. Now it is asking for the time. So I want the time to be say 7 a.m. in the morning, and I'll just click on save. Before saving, I'll just inform you that we have to insert the time in the UTC format. So now I am giving it as IST format just for the first time, and when we will be running this workflow in the real time, I will be giving the time in the UTC format. Okay, and let's click on save. Now in the action window, we have to select Google Sheets because we want the data to be captured from Google Sheets. So let us select Google Sheets. In the action event, we have to select get rows. It will retrieve the rows from the sheet based on the specified range. Okay, so we have to select this and click on connect. Now we have to click on add new connection and connect with Google Sheets. So here you have to choose an account where you have already created your Google Sheet. So I'm just selecting my account. It is asking for the access. I'll just give away the access. Let's click on continue as the data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. And now it is showing as connected. Here we have to select the spreadsheet. Then we have to select the sheet and then the range. Okay. So here we can see that Pabbly Connect has captured all the spreadsheets which I have created into my Google Sheet over here. Okay. So now we have to select our spreadsheet. The name of our spreadsheet is schedule post in Twitter. We have to select this over here. Let us find schedule post in Twitter. We have to select the sheet. The name of the sheet is tweet. So we are going to select this. We have sheet 2 and sheet 3 also, but I'll be selecting this tweet sheet. Now we have to give the range. Okay. Here we can see the instructions also. Enter range of the sheet. Example A2 colon D2. Okay. You can use A2 to D to get all the filled rows. Okay. So let's move to our Google Sheet. Here we can see the starting column and starting row is A2. So I'll be selecting this complete data. We have the data till column A2 to B7. I'll just copy this. I'll go to Pabbly Connect and I will be just pasting it over here. Okay. This is useful when I am having the data till column 7th row only. Okay. Column B and row 7. But say I have the data till 100 columns or 1000 columns. So how will I select this? In that case, I will be just erasing this 7. Okay. Of the second row. So the starting row and column will be A2, but the last filled row will not be identified over here. Okay, it will be capturing all the data which is filled in column B. Now we have to click on save and send test request. So here we can see the responses received and Google Sheet data is over here. Okay. See, the first post which we want to create was, are you spending a lot of time in writing SMS manually on your phone? So this is fetched over here. Are you spending a lot of time? Okay. This is fetched over here, row 1, row 2, row 3. So Pabbly Connect has captured the data row wise. So what I want this data to be into the array format so that all the data should be captured all together. So what I will be doing, I'll just click on this simple response. I will be enabling this to advanced response. Okay. And again, I'll be clicking on save and send test request. Now here we can see the response result is in the array format. Okay. All the data is clubbed over here. So by clicking on this get row option, whatever the data we have in Google Sheets, say 1000 rows or 10,000 rows, we will get that data into this array format. So if we will not select the data in the array format, what will happen? Only the first row data will be sent to the Twitter account and the remaining data will not be sent. So to send all the data in whatever is there in the sheet, we have to get the data into this array format. Okay. Now in the next step, we want to segregate this data into the row format. So what we will be doing, we have to click on this plus sign. A new action window will be created over here And in the action application, we are going to select iterator. Okay, let us select iterator. Here we have to choose the array. It is the response result. We have to select this and we have to click on save and send test request. The response is received. Now this time we can see that iterator has segregated the data. Okay, it will set the array format into the row format. Here we can see only the second row data is fetched. Okay, see the second row data. Are you spending a lot of time in writing SMS? This data is fetched over here. So iterator has segregated the data into the row format. Okay. Now I will set the current date on which particular date I want to retrieve this data. Okay. So again we have to click on this plus sign. In the action application, we have to select the application name as date and time formatter. In the action event, we are going to select current date. Now let us click on connect. Here we can find the basic format and include time and response. So you can find that we have the date in the format of DD and YY, that is month, date and year. So I will be selecting this format only. Let's move to Pabbly Connect and here let us select the format as DD and YY. Now do you want to include the time and response? No, I don't want to include. I'll just click on save and send test request. Here we can see the response is received and the current date is fetched over here, that is 25th of September 2021. Now we have got the current date, okay, and we have the date here in the sheet also, on which date this particular post should be published on Twitter account. So what I will be doing, I will be comparing both these dates, the current date and the date present in the sheet. For this, let us scroll down, come to this plus sign, add application, and in the action step, we are going to select the application name as filter by Pabbly. Here we have to select the label, filter type and value. Here in the label, we have to select the date that we have got from iterator. Okay, this will be the Google Sheet date. Okay, we are selecting the Google Sheet date, which now in the filter type we have to select is equal to, and in the value we have to select current date. Okay, so I'll be explaining you. Current date we have got it from date and time formatter. So now what filter is going to do, it will be comparing both the dates, whether the date which is present in the Google Sheet, this date 25th of September, this date is equal to the current date. Okay, and let us click on save and send test request. Here we can see the response is received and the condition is true, means both the dates are matching each other, both of them are same, this Google Sheet date as well as the current date. But in case if the Google Sheet date does not matches with the current date, then the message will be reflecting it as condition is false and this workflow will not run on that particular day. Means no data will be posted from the Google Sheet to Twitter account. Okay, it will match the date and if the date matches, only then the content will be picked from this Google Sheet and it will be posted to Twitter. Now let's move to Pabbly Connect. Now we want to send the data to Twitter. So we'll just click on this plus sign, add application. In the action application, we are going to select the application name as Twitter, and in the action event, we have to select create tweet. Now let us click on connect. Here we have to click on add new connection and connect with Twitter. As I have already logged into my Twitter account, it is asking for the authorization. Authorize Pabbly Connect to access your account. So I'll just click on authorize app. Authorization successful. Okay. Now it is asking for the message. What message you want to post? So we have to select the message. I'll just go to Google Sheet back. And the message was, are you spending a lot of time in writing SMS? This message is separated by iterator. I'll just show you once again here. So we want to send this message. Basically, we have to map the details of this message now, okay, which we have got from iterator. So I will be moving to Twitter again, okay, and in the message, I will be selecting the message, this content. Now let us click on save and send test request. Now here we can see the responses received. Now let us check our Twitter account whether we have received the same message over there or not. Okay, I'll just refresh this. And yes, here we can see, are you spending a lot of time in writing SMS manually on your phone? The same message is posted over here along with the link. Okay, see the message from here. Are you spending a lot of time in writing SMS? The same message is posted into the Twitter account also. Okay, now let us move to Pabbly Connect once again and save this workflow first. Now we have seen that on 25th of September this workflow has run and it has captured the data from our Google Sheet and it has posted into the Twitter account. Okay, now again, as we have set into the schedule, it will be running every day. So again on 26th, the same workflow will run. It will check the data into the Google Sheet, and if the date matches, again it is going to post the data, the content into the Twitter account. Now let us check this workflow in the real time. Okay, as I have already informed you that here we have to insert the time in UTC format. See, in the instruction also it is mentioned, please insert the time in the UTC format. Okay, so for the first time we have given the random time, but now for checking into the real time, I am changing the time into the UTC format. So let us check the time now. I'll just go to Google and check the UTC time right now. It is 10:15 AM. Okay, so I will be setting a message at 10:17 AM. I'll just go to my Pabbly Connect and here I will be selecting the time as 10:17 AM and I'll just save it. Schedule successfully. Okay, I'll just go to my Twitter account and I'll just erase this post because it will be a duplicate post. I'm just erasing this post, and now again I'll go to Pabbly Connect and I'll check the time 10:17 AM. Okay, I'll check it once again. Now here we can see it is 10:17 AM. Now let us check Twitter whether we have received the post over here or not. I'll go up and I'll refresh this page once again. So yes, here we can see again the same message is posted. Are you spending a lot of time in writing SMS manually over your phone? So the same message is posted over here again. Okay, so it means that our integration is properly working fine. So now let's go to Pabbly Connect. I'll save this workflow. Data saved successfully. Okay, now I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So in this use case, we want that using the data of the Google Sheets, automatically post should be created into our Twitter account. Okay, for this we have used a scheduler by which a particular post will be scheduled at a particular time on daily basis, everyday basis. Okay, so we have used iterator here which will help us in setting the array of the data which we have got from the Google Sheets. Okay, we have also used date and time formatter to fetch the current date, and here we have used filter which will be helping in comparing the current date as well as the date of our Google Sheet. So in this way we have created a successful integration between Google Sheets and Twitter using Pabbly Connect. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. For any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe.